day 8 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And I'm going to show you the sketch. Whoa, sorry, Saturn. This sketch has basically, it's actually different pieces of paper as a stripe here with this little triangle-y thing coming across, a couple photos and a hexagon here. I'm about halfway through my planning stage here, so I don't have an answer for everything just yet. But what I'm going to do is a little bit different than this. I'm reinterpreting this, going a little rogue, whatever you want to call it. I have got the, this right here is the Doodle Bug. It's Seaside Summer, and I got it in my Scrap Room Flavors of the Month for September. And I picked it because I have all these bracelets. And I'm going to tell you all the story about these bracelets. Maybe while I'm doing the layout. But I have all these bracelets, and you can see they're all these kind of bright colors. And then I thought also what I got to do here, it comes with ephemera. But if I'm honest, I'm going to assume, and I haven't opened this up yet, but my guess is it's a lot of stuff about the ocean or whatever, because it says, obviously, Seaside Summer. And that's not 100% appropriate here. It kind of can be, and I think I might find a way to tie that in. But in addition to that, I pulled out a couple of Bible journaling things, and I have like these little stickers, you know, prayer, love never fails, things like that. And then I also have some illustrated faith, like word phrases and stuff. I'm going to figure out ways to use these. I have not figured out about the hexagon and then the two pictures I'm going to have, because I'm not using pictures, I don't think. I say that. I may have one picture of a hospital that I think I might use. So I'm going to have to go look it on my phone. And that might what I actually end up putting here as the hexagon. I may use that, like I may cut the picture into a hexagon, I'm thinking. And I really like these florals, so I got to figure out, like, if I put, my thinking is I'm going to use these as my stripes. So it's going to look a little different. Like I said, it's not going to be the same. But then that being said, I've got my diagonal here. So I've got to play with this just a little bit, y'all. Just saying. But that's my idea. So that's what I'm going to get started on. So give me just a second. I got to get my picture maybe figured out and a few more little things. But I'll come back on in a second, okay? Okay, guys, quick check-in. What I've done at this point, well, not just a ton, to be frank with you. I've kind of organized my little strips of my little bracelets here. And I'm kind of recognizing that I don't think that's going to be enough as compared to the sketch. So what I've decided to do, I pulled out some Distress Oxides here, and I think I'm going to drag a stripe down. I've seen people do that, and I want to try it. I've never done that before, and that looks kind of cool. So I think I can do that, and then I'll have stripes behind my stripes, so it's kind of stripey stripe. I did cut my little floral here, and I've got that here. And I know per the sketch, I need like a round or like a hexagon here and a couple of pictures. I do have some pictures. I'm not gonna show you just yet because I have to decide how much I want to show on camera that my family may or may not want me to show, because they're pictures of my dad in the hospital. So let me do this part on camera, and I may scuff this too. I don't really know though, because these are all rough and stuff, so that might make some sense. I did pull out some Bible journaling stuff, but I'm really struggling with how to make this work with the sketch. So I have to think about it. These are the three that kind of attracted me, but I've got to think about it. So, and I did pull out this yellow title here because I'm thinking I might could use it in here as the title. I was thinking like prayer or something, but I have to kind of still think about that as well. So let me put it on fast forward to do the inky parts, and we'll go from there. Okay, gang, so I'm going to be honest and tell you using these Distress Oxides to make a stripe was a really good decision. I am so pleased with this. It turned out so pretty. I love this kind of like not solid stripe, you know what I mean? You can kind of see like little white pieces to it, and I'm totally fine with that. I think these colors look great. I think that the saturation is wonderful. You know, I struggle a little bit right here, just kind of making the stripe, but by the same token, this was a very easy technique. Guys, I just can't even brag on it enough. I think it looks lovely after I get this down. And then it just goes really well too with the bracelets. So you'll see that in a minute when I start putting it down. So to tell you about the bracelets, so I think I've mentioned this before in some video. I don't remember specifically, to be honest. I'm almost certain I have, but who knows which one. My dad did catch COVID back at Christmas time, December 2021, and he got it about as bad as you can get it and actually not pass away. He has, even as I make this video, it's early because this is October 8th, the sketch here, but the actual video I'm recording here mid-September, and he's still in a facility. So he was in ICU 144 days, and he's been in a skilled nursing facility about 100 days. So give or take. I don't remember the exact days at this point other than the ICU I remember. But anyway, the point of these bracelets was when he was in the first hospital, ICU and all that, I went to see him almost every day. Not necessarily every day because, well, basically we all had to take turns. They would only let one person a day come see him. So if we went that particular day, we were given a bracelet, and it's how they kept up with who had come. And it was also to let them know that, yeah, you're approved for the day to come and see a patient. So I had more of these bracelets. I had tons and tons of them. At one point, I was wearing them, a whole bunch of them on my arm, and they cut them all off and took them, which honestly upset me, but it is what it is. So I do have, this is ones I had kept and had left. Like I said, it's not all of them I had over the period of time, but it is the bracelets that I had kept. And so to me, it just kind of is part of the journey that he's been through and just represents the time that I spent with him while he was going through that. So I wanted to keep those. I've been hanging on to those, and I love this layout to document this experience here. So now I've got all those down. I used double-sided tape on that. I don't know if you noticed that, but I just used double-sided tape and put on top of those painted stripes, and I think that looks so cool. I'm not even going to be lying about that. I did just use a dye to make the hexagon. I did matte like a green on top of the white. And y'all, if y'all hear sizzling, I'm trying to get my breakfast made while I'm doing this voiceover, so my apologies. I did go ahead and put two pictures. One of them I've covered, one for privacy reasons, because I just don't know if my family wants that shown. It is a picture of my dad, and he's really sick at that time. And then the other one, so I covered it. Now the other one is me and my dad, and that's pretty recent, within the last week. And he's smiling, and I mean, he still has some things going on, but he's definitely, we talk, and that's just kind of, I'm just happy. And so the point of this layout, and you'll see at the end here, is it's got Pray as the title, and then I have basically some Bible journaling stuff, right? It's got like God's love never, or His love never fails, and then there's a few little, I'll put a few little things. It says I'll put start here. There's like a little puffy sticker that says start here, and then I'll have a few little white label thingies. One says like hashtag pray, and then the other one says like faithful or something. So the whole point of that is just to suggest, or to kind of document that we prayed. And again, he's been through a lot. We were told multiple times he wasn't going to make it. We were told he was never going to get off the ventilator. We were told all kinds of doomsday predictions, and they haven't come true. And so I'm a firm believer that it's because of faith and prayer that's the case. So that's documenting this whole little journey here. I did use puffy hearts from the puffy stickers there, and I've kind of used that in place. I think there was florals on the sketch. My apologies, I don't remember, but I think so. So I've kind of built that out. Now here's where I'm going to pick out these little Bible journaling the little white label things. And I just love how this turned out, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think this looks so pretty, and it's just a perfect document of these bracelets and my dad. And I love this layout, if I'm honest. I'm not going to lie. When I first started with the layout, I was like, okay, these stripes and stuff, and I wasn't sure, but I did like the bracelets, and I thought, okay, I can use them. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I did put the right-hand photo up on foam, and then I did put this little banner thing that said, here comes the sun. And again, that's the one ephemera that did come out of this paper collection, that Seaside, Summer Seaside or something. It's the only thing that came out of there, but I really did still like that. I thought that was kind of part of the messaging. Here comes the sun. And so I really love that. So here's the slowdown. I think this turned out so pretty. Apologies I had to cover the picture, but I think it's a little bit, like I said, for privacy reasons. And it could be a triggering. I don't want anybody to get upset if they see it, because it's pretty upsetting. Anyway, there's my close-ups, and I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you check out the playlist, because there's going to be tons of people playing along, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.